I see people already talking in chat. I love that. Hope everyone's doing well. I was running downstairs to get here. Always the last second. Whew. I forgot all that I had going on this morning, and so it's been a rush. Hey, Betty. Resort Dog, Carol. Who else is in the house? Ooh, my glasses are dirty. See if I can see everything now. You know what they say, use a rough towel to wipe your glasses. It's always the best. Mintai, Cacti, Captain Cacti. Jeff, how's it going? J and V. Gonna take a second, let myself cool down. My kid River wasn't feeling well, so they didn't go into school today, and I had such a perfect plan for this morning, and as soon as that bailed off track, then my brain messed everything up. And I was supposed to take my vehicle in. I did take my vehicle in. My mom's truck actually is having issues, and my wife, thank goodness for her, sent me a note 15 minutes before I was supposed to have it in saying, "Are you taking the truck?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I am," and had to bail out. So, but I'm good. I'm here, just sweating, using my pretty little towel to dab myself. So I see everyone is talking some tumbles in there. Latigo Liz, what's going on? Just going to take a minute here. Like I said, let myself breathe, figure out where we're going to start. Yeah. Today, mostly going to try to have the same stuff this morning as I'm going to have in the evening. So what do we have? I bagged out about 24 bags of mixed 1 pound tumbles. And then I have another like 5 bags that are just some bigger pet wood. There's pet wood in the mixed bags, but then I got some just pet wood bags. I have some thunder eggs with some water lines. Not all the ones I was talking to you about, Carol. I'll have those in the evening. Still need to clean those up. And if we have time, I have some of these red hots that I cut. Only a couple have they hit the polisher yet, but I'll get them all cleaned up before I send them out if we get to that point and people buy them. But by this evening, I should have more. I might cut some in between the two selling sessions. And then I don't think we'll get that far, but I bagged up some glowing green UV reactive Chalcedony roses. And yeah, like I said, I don't think we'll get that far. Whew. So what do we got? We got 13 in here. We might as well start warming up with some of these bags of do it at your leisure. I am. I'm actually pretty happy to be here right now because I've been missing everyone. It's been a month since we've done this. I owe some people some stuff. Carol, your box. There's a few people who are holding open boxes, so that's cool. And then I'm always owing Rick for something because, man, I'm lagging on getting his stuff out. I'm bad. Yeah, Liz, gray here a little bit too. Yesterday, actually, surprised broke through. It was supposed to be a lot colder, which it was, but the sun broke through and it almost called me out to the creek, but I had to prepare for this instead. Do I have malachite slabs at all? Asking for someone. No, I do not. But I can put it on my list of things to look for. I'm always out there searching for stuff and hitting different sales and all that kind of stuff. So, and then I can check with Kay. Kay has a lot of material, so I'll check to see if she has it. You'll remind me if I forget, right? Of course you will. All right, well, let's turn the screen around and we'll start with some of these bags of tumbles, and it'll be slow at first and then we'll get into the groove and then we'll move along, switch over to some of the Thunder Eggs and go from there. Yeah, I'll be on for 2, maybe 3 hours and then break and take care of family and then come back. All right, so boom. So yeah, these are some of the Thunder Eggs that'll pop up today. They do have some water lines, some of them. And I'll have more of these nice polished Thunder Eggs and then some polished pet wood tonight as well. Some really nice pieces that I'm going to hold off till this evening because usually the evening sales are a little bit hotter. So yeah. Where do we go? I'm going to get my marker here. Just going to start right out on with the one right in front. Multitasking. All right, Betty. Okay. So this is the first baggie. We'll just do a little show. Maybe you can see it through the bag. I did throw pet wood in each one of these. And then tried to find one piece that I thought was special to add in there. I do not know which one it was. But one of them might have like either a special color or it might have been this one. Maybe some moss agate or some banding specifically. So I know everyone loves the pet wood, so let me show you those ones. Where we go? There we go. All right, so let's warm it up. We got 1 pound bag of mixed tumbles, including some pet wood. We're going to start with that. How did I do it? I don't even remember. That's how long it's been since we did a sale. Hey, Patty, how's it going? Nice to have you here. We're just getting started with the first bag of tumbles. We will do like I always do with the $5 start, and we'll go 1 minute. I'll put that in there, although everyone knows that at this point. No newbies that I see. And so we'll just do it. Let's go. Let's see, I want to see what this one is here, right? Oh yeah, that's a pretty green. That might even be I don't know if that's a Thunder Egg. Kind of feels Thunder Eggy. Jeff's in at 5, getting it started. Love it. And the time keeps ticking because we got only another, not even 15 seconds. So Jeff may be starting us off with the win there. Yep. So let me do a refresh and see where we at. Yep, that's Jeff 5. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate you. Help me get these out. There's 100 pounds of these things, so and I have less than half of those weighed out today. So, oh, close, Liz. Jeff had got it. I hit refresh on that one. So there's a lot more. Don't worry about it. Each bag is its own little bit of special. And like I was saying, I was running into the room today, so let's see if I got everyone's boxes the way I wish I did. Of course, the first person that buys something, I do not have his box. So we're making one for Jeff right now. Here, let me get another bag out there in front of you. just to look at a little something. All right, let me get that there so I... All right, now Jeff has a box. We're good to go. All right, let's see what's in this one. Let's pull out some of them and give us a look-see. And you know what? I might as well get that 1 minute going, because if I don't, I'll be here all day just looking at rocks. I do, Jeff. I meant that I didn't have a empty box right here in front of me to go. And then later on, I transfer the people who have boxes. I transfer that to another spot. So right now, I just have a bunch of empty boxes behind me with everyone's name on them. So yeah, give me a sec here and we'll get started on this one. We'll go. All right, so what do we have in this one? It's like that little piece of pet wood. Jeff's in again on another $5. Here, I think, is the other piece of pet wood, possibly. I don't know. Well, maybe not. I don't know. It's a pretty little piece there. Don't know what else is in there. There's a little agate something. Ooh, what's in that? So yeah, there we go. Let me get these back in here and watch my time, because we only got about another 10 seconds. Jeff threw in another $5. He's going to get himself all tumble rocked out. Liz, be the time to throw in a bid if you want one. But like I said, 20 something more bags. So, and that's just today. We coming back tonight to do it again. So, yep, that was Jeff at 5 also. Keeping it easy for me. Let's get another one out there. We'll open that up in 1 second. Just doing my bag labeling. It really will. Jeff says that these will be good bags to take on the road with me to do giveaway kids and others. And it's true. I believe that's what Doug was doing at one of the shows. Did I see Phil in there? Oh yeah, Dad rocks. Phil's in the house. Yeah. So let's give you a little show on a couple of these pieces, and then we'll get that timer started. Look at that grain. Oh my goodness, I love this tight grain. You'll hear me say that every time I look at these pieces of pet wood. Ooh, yeah. A little dendritic action. What's this pretty piece? Got some polka dot agate in there. That's nice. All right, this is a good bag. Okay. Oh, let me figure out how to write. And let's go. Take a couple more of these pieces. Looks like there's some greens down here. Oh. A little piece of pet wood. A little skinny finger. Patty's in on 10 on that one. I could see that. This is a nice one. Ooh. Interesting. What else we got? We got Patty still at 10. And we got another 30 seconds. I'm really liking this one, though. It's like a scene right there. Ooh, pretty. Okay, we got another less than 10 seconds to go. And I'll hit that refresh. Riggedy, riggedy, refresh. And we have Patty at 10. That's how it goes. Carol says, yeah, that's nice. All right. Let's put another one out there. Added hair. All right. Let me label this one, then we'll do the next. Talk you through all my steps, annoying as it may be. Okay. Ooh, where's my Patty box? That is so funny. It's because everyone that recently bought, I have a lot of their boxes upstairs, so Patty gets another one too. That's funny. But after that, I should have most people's boxes. Okay. Let's pretend like I know what I'm doing. Love my new system, huh, Liz? I don't know. I'm getting there. The more frequent I do it and the less, yeah, I don't know. I'll get together. I'm getting some better shelving and things like that too. So yes. Oh yes. I was gonna put a start on that one. Oh, these guys over here. Yeah, we'll get to those tags. Oh yeah, we're gonna start that. If I can push the button. Okay. Liz is in there. Jeff's in there. They're both in at 5. So what do we have for the pet wood on this one? Liz says 6. Look at this. Oh, come on. That's some pretty right there. Another piece of pet wood. Got about another 20 seconds. Right now it looks like Liz is leading the pack with 6. We'll do the refresh thing in about less than 10 seconds. And here we go. And the one who's there is Liz for 6. All right. And we'll bring out another one. Oh, and we'll bring out another one. Another one. That's a pretty bag. Waterlines even. Carol. So here we go. That was Liz at 6. I'm going to label that. I don't need to keep putting the $sign on this when I'm putting these numbers. Just procedural habit. And Liz, there's Liz box. I told you the next person who bought would have a box already in front of me. And that was the person who complimented my system. So there you go. All right. I'm going to get this next one in the hopper. We'll just go ahead and go now. And I'll show you. Okay. Just looks like I got a call from my auto mechanic already to tell me why the truck feels like it's going to break while we're on the road. Jeff's in at 10. again, tight grain on that stuff. That's a weird pattern right there. Jeff's still in at 10. Looks like we got about another 20 or so seconds. Patty's in at 11. Ooh. Creamy. It's like the top of a coffee, of a mocha. Oh, good stuff. All right. So let me get ready to do the refresh. See if Patty's going to end up on top with that 11. Oops. It looks like, am I seeing Jeff in there? Hit that refresh one more time just to make sure. Yeah, I think I see Jeff in at 15 is where I was. Dude, my system is having problems. Okay, hold on a second, guys. I refreshed, gave me a black screen. Oh, that was tough. I'm back. Okay. Yeah, my PC was unhappy with me for a moment. But yeah, that was 15 for Jeff. Sorry about that. I don't think that made any difference on who won the end there. But that was weird. Or not so weird for me here at my home of no internet signal. Only one carrier possible out here, and the service is not great. Okay. Let's do a couple things. Let's just mix it up. Let's do 2 bags of only pet wood. All right. I'm going to do more tonight, but right now I'm going to tease you with 3 lovely pieces of pet wood. That's about a pound also. Okay. And we will go. So, as I said, it's about a pound. There's 3 pieces in this one. What up, Rock Rescue? We all need some R&R. So that's 1 piece. Let's look where the wood cracked. There's some chalcedony and there's some clear mineralization. That's cool. Maybe no one wants just pet wood. Who knows? Ooh, tasty. It is not enough for you people. It is not enough for you. Invader Kim's in the house. Yay. All right. I love it. Carol's in at 5 and so is Kim. So someone's going to have to break that up. We actually hit that minute, but I'm going to hit the refresh to see if anyone popped up on top there out of that battle between Kim and Carol. Or is it the battle to include Rock Rescue? Yeah, I do see Rock Rescue on top at 8 with a sneak. Nice. That was kind of my clap with some beat. All right, Rock Rescue 8. I'm going to do RR. Let's see. 8. RR. Okay. Sorry, I forgot how to write an 8. Okay, and I think I have a box for them available. I believe they have me holding an open box, but as far as something right in front of me, yeah, everyone's box who's important is upstairs. So they get a new one. So much for that organization there, Liz. Liz was blaming me for having good organization. How dare you? All right, there we go. Let's do another bag of just the pet wood. I'm learning from you, Minty. You're always talking and laughing and having a good time over there. That's why I like popping in there in the morning. First thing I get to wake up to is one of your hearty laughs. It's fantastic. So there's just 2 chunkers in here. Let me get that timer going, and then we'll take a peek at them. And where are we at? Let's just do right there. More beautifully tight grain. And I'll only say it a million times how much I appreciate that. This one was a little rougher. Didn't take to a solid side polish because of how chonky it is. But it's something. Hey, this one looks like a bird, kind of. So Patty says they'll do 5. And we don't have a lot longer. I think let's see, I almost forgot my time. I think we have 15 seconds left. And we'll see how that one goes. That's still about a pound. We'll do one more of these and then wait to the end and do another couple. But this next one's going to be fire. All right, let me hit the refresh to see if Patty's taking those ones home for 5. And it's a win for Patty. Boom. All right. Patricia. Okay, ready? I say get ready. Just get ready. Okay. Get ready! Actually, I'm going to show you this one before I even start the timer. It's worthy. So I kind of just picked these because a lot of these were flat, but they're also really sick. So here we go. I'm going to save that one in there. Put that aside. So, got this one. See that grain in there? Like a chunk piece of wood right off the top of a log. That's gorgeous. Right. Then we got this one. More very fine grain. Little quarter pipe. Yep, there you go. That's the skater's brain right there. Got that little sliver. Another one. And then this little thing, which is, I got to pack this one safely. But the one that I love here is this. Check that out. The color is gorgeous. Yeah, I'm not saying anything. Just looking. Okay. There we go. Another pound there too. And we're going to have fun with that one. Let's just do it right now. This one is my favorite. This one or this one's probably my favorite in that bunch, though. Kim says 33. I mean, sorry, Kim says 33. Kim says 10. But Carol says 10. And Patty says 11. So there's a little battle happening there. Kim says 33. Carol says 20. Now that's what I'm talking about. Noise. That might just be Carol's. Let me check my time. Okay, we're just about there. Let me get prepped for the refresh. Because I think that's going to be a Carol on the... Patty said no. Lots more, Patty. Lots more. Didn't even touch all the pet wood for today. I got. Oh man, you're gonna love it, Patty. There's so much. So yes, that's Carol's at 20. Woohoo! $20 for Carol, because Carol cares for all. Careful and layer these ones when I pack them. And Jeff, I'm trying to go lighter on the packing, man. Trying not to do the whole big tape job anymore. I'm finding my way with rocks and understanding them a little bit better, so I think that I can lighten up a little bit on some of them. You will not have to go through an ordeal with me when you unpack next time. Patty says they can't spend too much because they're going to the beach. Oh yeah, you know what I didn't do today? Start a count, because you know I like to give stuff away. I hadn't even thought about what I was giving away today. I don't know where we're at. Probably like $60 or somewhere right around there now. Carol, I usually have a big tote for, so so that'll be Carol's right here. All right. Oh yeah, I could use painter's tape. You know why I use what I use though? First of all, I do a lot of recycling of all the paper and different stuff like that. But the tape, I get discounts through eBay. So like that big 2-inch tape is cheaper for me to get than if I was to go just buy like a Scotch tape or painter's tape or anything, because I'm getting these big discounts. In fact, I get like $30 free each quarter, where I can just buy product. You know, I just get to spend it through having the eBay account. Yeah. So yeah, rocks. So let's see. We've got so many bags of tumbles. I guess we just keep rolling with tumbles unless anyone's ready for a couple Thunder Eggs in the mix or anything like that. I even brought some of those Red Hots. Red Hots. But for now, ooh. All right, for now, that's the next one. Yeah, I use what's free or cheap. But no, I get it. The more I'm shipping, I'm going to have to start buying extra stuff anyways. So I'm keeping everyone's comments and opinions in my decision making. It's all about learning a new process with a new product. And let's go with that one. Ooh. Liz is in with 10, and so is Carol. Carol's in at 15. So that jumped right past Liz at 11. Another tasty one right there. Gersh darn it. So cool. Oh, mossy goodness. Ooh, that's green. Man, that's nice. Yep. Ooh, nice little palm stone. That's comfy. Yep. You should see how much pet wood I have here, Liz. You won't even see it tonight. I won't be able to get it even done today. Carol's still at 15 on that one. Liz jumped in at 16, and I am going to hit a refresh and see who's on top. And it looks in my eyes that ended up being Liz at 16. Yep. So I see it. Let me lock it in. All right. Let's put another one in front of your face. Nice piece of pet wood right there. Come on. There we go. All right. And Liz. There we go. Got that one. All right, let's give you a peek of kind of what's in there for a second. Ooh, that could be. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. There's your pet wood. There's your pet wood. Okay, so let's get a timer and then I'll give you a show. Just go with that one. A little bit behind my normal mark, but that's okay. I'll add on 5 seconds. This little slabby dabby doo. Looks like someone actually just cut a piece of of a plank. 10 for Carol. Ooh. Too bad that's fractured though, but that is a nice little pattern. And then we got oh, my camera's doing all kinds of dancing. Where's that other one? Carol's in at 10. Ooh, there's even water lines in that one, Carol. Little bit. And I added that 5 seconds on, so let me hit that refresh now. Simon says, Carol at 10. All right. Let's put another one in front of you. Let's see. You guys would freak out if I showed you the tray. I think some of you might have been with me if I showed you the tray of pet wood that I have. And if we keep getting okay, I might show you a couple other pieces that I was kind of trying to save tonight because, like I said, night's usually a little bit hotter than the day. But yeah. Sorry, I already forgot what I was doing over here. Squirrel. That one's Carol's. Okay, so there we are. My brain was running off in a different direction because I looked at something. That's what I get for opening up my eyes. And we'll look at this one as I hit the start button now. There's a lot of stuff in this one. Just the way it happened to weigh out. What do we have in here? Looks like we got a little bit of mossy goodness there. What do we got in here? Little piece of pet wood there. More mossy goodness. Ooh, light comes through that one. Jeff's in at 5. Oh, look at that. Come on, get into focus. I gotta put the bag down. I want to see this one. Oh, yeah. All right, Minnie. Get ready for work. Look forward to seeing you again. All right, just a little mixed bag of stuffy stuffs. All right, so it's about time for me to hit a refresh on that. I think that's going to be a walk away with Jeff for the 5. That is more goodies for giveaways for him and the kiddos. Oh, yeah. Almost forgot your name, Jeff. Okay. Okay. Do we keep going with this? Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yeah, this is a pretty bag. They're all just so different. So much color up here. See that green? Come on. Yeah, pollen's so bad, right, Betty? I'm glad you made it back. We just cleaned our Jeep the other day, and it's a black Jeep, so it's all nice and clean for about an hour. Go back out there, and it's yellow, powdered yellow. We're all in the pine trees, so you get a little breeze, and it's over. Let's show you a couple of these before we click the timer, just for my brain's sake. It allows my brain a break. Look at the color in that, baby. Oh, that's gorgeous right there. Mm-hmm. And I look at this pet wood and I start watching people's videos of pet wood, and I'm thinking I could just take so much of this pet wood that I have here and just do short after short after short, and there'd just be so much good pet wood. You know. All right. And then I just loving this one right there, though. Right there, though. All right, let's get it rolling. I'm just going to keep looking at this one because soon it'll be gone, and then I will not be able to see it any longer. But, man, that's nom-noms right there. I know there's other rocks in here, but really, come on. Is there any other rocks in this bag after this one? All right, so Jeff had 10. Carol went all the way up to 20. They were not messing around. Carol says, heck no. It's mine, baby. All right. We're in about another 20 seconds, and then we'll see where we're at. I'm getting this hot marker ready. Oh, Jeff threw in 25. And I think we're 5 seconds left, and I'm going to hit that button, and we're going to refresh and see where we're at. Let's see. Is it going to be Jeff or Carol? Jeff or Carol? Jeff or Carol? And I see Carol at 30. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you both. Yeah, that's a nice one. Boy. Okay, that's making me want to pull out another bag of pet wood because got a little fire there, and I like fire. So let me mark this one here. And let's see. I don't know. I haven't been in noticing that much, but I'm gonna say we've made 100 because I know we've made 100. So what's a giveaway? Let's see. I'm just kind of looking around. Yeah, shoot. All right. You know what? Before we do this, maybe it's not that major, but it's got some interesting formations, some crystals and whatnot. And who can say no to a freebie, regardless of what it is? So that's the one. That's the one. And we're gonna do with what do we have? Only 15 in here. Let's go 1 to 100. Oh, I don't know how to spell giveaway. And yeah, so let's see our numbers 1 to 100. And I should have already put my number down, but I'm writing it right here and not looking at anything that's going around up there on that screen. No influence. All right. So Liz says 85, Patty says 50, Phil says 68, which is Dad Rocks. J and V, Jeff says 42, and Kim says 33. Wood jumps in just enough time to throw in a number from 1 to 100 for this giveaway. What's up, Wood? Rock Rescue throws in 15. We'll give it a few more, see if there's anyone else in the house that wants to drop a number. And then I will reveal. Okay. Bet that has a glow too in the back. Yeah. I knew it would be a glower. Okay. So let's see what that number is. Everyone's numbers are in. So 75. 75. So I see Liz at 85, which is 10 off. Phil is at 68, which is what, 7 off? So I think that one's going to be Phil, if I see that right. Yep. Dad gets a rock. All right, Dad. And then I want to say hello to Beth Ellen. How's it going? Glad you could pop in for a little while. We're just rolling with some sales and just did a giveaway, but you hang out long enough, we'll have another. When we get to another $100, if someone wants to keep track from this point, we'll do another. I'll pick something different. I'm great. I'm here with my friends, so nothing could be better for me. That's what I'm saying. So that was Dad Rocks. We just got to put Dad, and we all know who that is. There he is. Got a box right in front of me. He's great at winning stuff. Carol had 69. Did your number not come through, Carol? Carol, I don't think I saw your number. Yeah, for some reason it didn't pop up. I do not know why. And then Dad says he wants to give this to Patty. So since that was a freebie, I do not have to do any markings. I'll just put it right into Patty's box. But I better make a gift or make a note. Otherwise I'll be like, why did that happen? Arrow, Patty. You see your number? Let me refresh. I'm not sure why I'm not seeing it. That is weird. Well, you know I love you, Carol. I don't see Carol either. I don't know what happened there, Carol. You see it when you toggle from the top of messages to all messages? Right under Liz? I'm really tripping out, guys. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not seeing it even after refreshing. Well, you'll get something too. That one went to Dad, then it went to Patty. I'm going to make a little note to share the love with Carol because that's how we do anyhow. So let me do that. See, some of us see it, some of us don't. Toggle the toggle thingy. I am toggling the toggle thingy, but I'm all the way at the bottom and I scrolled past the point where I even opened up the see? Rock doesn't see it. It's next to the X. I don't know. Someone's gonna have to teach me something later if I'm like missing it. Betty, I'll text you later. Maybe you can. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm gonna make a little Carol freebie note, and then we'll just move on. I will hope that doesn't happen too much, and it's not happening on any of the auctions. Please let me know if we're seeing that, because I don't want anyone to feel like they're getting lost or cheated out on these auctions. And if I have to stop it and figure out what's going on and start again later, then I'll do that for the common good of everyone, or we'll just switch over to looking at pretty stuff or something. I just don't want anyone to get burned. We'll take care of you there, friend. You know we do. All right. Oh yeah, Carol's box is over here on the other side. All right. We got this. We're in control. I know you're not going to trip. I know you're not. That's why it is no big deal for me to just throw in another freebie. It is no big deal. So, all pet wood. Let's see what we got in here. Another nice lot. Pretty. Pretty. Look again, that tight grain. Ooh, and it's thin, so the light comes through it. I see your text, Betty. I'm not going to check it now, but I see it, so I'll get myself updated later. Thank you so much. Sorry, got sidetracked on that one. I love the light in that. Pretty big chunky here. Okay, I'm seeing Patty saying that. I will take a look right now. We'll pause this little rock show right here to see if I can do something. Fred, do you see the symbol next to the X? Yes. Click the symbol and scroll to see all chats. Let's see. Okay, sorry. Fred, do you see the symbol next to the X? So there's an X, and then I got the triple dot thing pops up: community moderation, participants, moderation activity, timestamps, reactions, popular chat or pop out chat. That's what I see next to the X. Is that what I'm supposed to be looking? It's just a screenshot for later. Just an FYI, it's weird. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Betty. I don't know, man. So the dot thing. Okay. So the only thing I see are those few things: community moderation, participants. On mine, I switched to live chat instead of top chats. Hmm. I'm trying, guys. Yeah, that is interesting, my friends. I will look it up. I will learn more. Because I don't see anything that does that. The only thing related to chat is I see something that says pop out chat. You're on the desktop. Well, I'm actually looking at my desktop on my PC when I'm looking at chat because on my phone I don't have it set right or something, but the chat pops up. I've got a couple seconds and then it fades out. So I'm always reading from my PC, from my desktop. So I don't know, man. Leave it to me. It's probably sitting right in there in front of me, like with a little dude waving at me saying I'm the guy, but I'm missing it. So especially that's what happens to my brain when I'm under, not really under pressure. You know, you guys are all being great and I don't really feel the pressure, but still in these moments, I'm like, ah. My brain doesn't work that way right now. So, anyways, I'll pop back over there and I will trust you all trying to guide me in the best way with your sweet help, but I'll get there later. And we had this other piece in here. And that's exactly right, Betty. Betty says, we'll figure it out. Luckily, we're all friends. Again, I just want to know if anyone feels like they lost out on something. Because if we'll just again try to do what we can to make sure everyone feels like it's fair, and if I have to come up with something and make people feel happy, then I will do that because that's what Fredness does. Yeah. So let me do a $5 start on these guys, which all these bags are about a pound, if not right on a pound. So no, I know, Carol. I know, no, but actually, I want you to say that's actually what I appreciate about the community because sometimes there are going to be new people in here, and these situations right now, when this stuff comes up, is the best time to know. It's like it's like having toilet paper hanging out of the back of your pants or a booger on your nose. You know, you could go all day because everyone's afraid to tell you. No, I want to know what's going on. So thank you for telling me about the toilet paper from my pants. Oh my gosh, I'm a freak. Um, okay, let's get ready to start this for this pet wood here. Let's go. All right, show that beauty again. Where that grain pops through that light. Yeah, I don't know why I don't see that one number. I'm seeing your other chat. I'm seeing other numbers. I'm seeing your bids. I do not know what happened to that one. Right, Carol? These are beauties. But especially that first thin one that lets that light in and that tight grain again. It's almost purple. It's so thin. Kim says 33. I don't know why I see that number, Kim, and I keep saying 33. Kim says 5. Wood says 7. It totally looks like tire tracks, doesn't it? And Minty's back. There we go. Herringbone wood. Okay, cool. That's oh, I don't know. But I'm not the one to know the different types of wood. I'm just the guy that knows where to buy them and who to get them from. Search out the good material like the buyer seller I am. All right, so wood's in at 7. I even forgot where I started. I think we're there here. So I'm gonna hit I'm gonna hit oh yeah, okay, I get it. Sorry, my brain lost track. I'm gonna hit refresh in just a couple seconds. And then we're at our minute. Unless I already went to 2 minutes, but I don't think that happened. All right, and my refresh says wood at 7. All right. Let's get a couple of these thunder eggs in front of our face because thunder is funda. All right, where's that one? Oh, I think I have to stand up for that, which is probably a good thing for my back. I swear. Okay. Wood. Got that. Tag Tuesday. You want tags? All right. Let's start with these guys. Pretty little pair. Look at that almost perfect flower of a dendrite right there. If I had Jeff's camera, you'd be seeing that in focus right now. Let's see. Oh, there we go. See that? That's pretty. And the pair side to that is right there. So let's start it with that one. Jeff's on to something with Tag Tuesday. My goodness. Hit caps lock. I'm going to give myself a few seconds for easy time maintenance. And we got a $5 start in there. I really do love that right there. That is gorgeous right there. Carol is not messing around. Boom with the 25. Yeah, it's pretty, huh? Soft blues. Yeah, I could stare at this one for a while. It is really pretty. The soft blues, the little black fortification lines, the little floral dendrite, and the water lines. And you can see that flow, how it came into here. It was a beautifully built rock right there. And Carol knew that is why she dropped a 25 on it. And I'm hitting refresh as of the now. And see, Carol, I saw this 25. So isn't that weird? I don't know, man. Life is kooky. Alrighty. Let's get another one in front of you to gaze at as I bag this one up over here. And Carol, I'll have more of the waterline tags this evening if you're coming back. I think I showed you some, but I didn't get them cleaned up enough to bring them this morning. So yeah, and then I have some of the red hots today if you guys are interested in those. But I didn't get to polishing them all up, but I will if you want me to. I can just show you them now, sell them to you now, and just polish them before I ship them to you. That's my point. Wood says surprised about the middle of that. Yeah, with that little water line in the middle, little whittle in the middle. Okay, let's take a peek at this one. Actually, let's just get it started here. Let's get this body started. And we'll give it a few more seconds, but then I'm going to hit it. But look at another beauty. And go. Carol says they'll be back. Uh-oh, Carol, I have this one on the block. Then you can be back. Carol says 15 for that half. That orange spot. That orange spot looks like a chicken. Wait, it looks like Angry Bird, doesn't it? Or am I just tripping? Two eyeballs and a little yellow beak with a red head. If I could stop shaking. Oh my goodness. Stop it. Oh my goodness, my camera. Sorry, I'm losing track. I'm just having fun with this one now. I thought it looked like a little angry bird in there. I'm glad that Liz brought up the orange spot. Let me refresh. And I'm pretty sure that's Carol at 15. And I get it. Carol's be back this evening, not now. I'm having fun with you guys. Thanks for being my friends, man. All right. Okay, let's get another one out there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to show you. I'm gonna have to show you that one specifically because it's got sides. And the marker top so that it doesn't dry out is somewhere. Okay. Don't know what I did with the top. That makes sense. I'm just a cuckoo bird. Speaking of the angry birds. All right, here we go. Kind of spacey. Some pretty blue in there. That contrasting yellow line. And that little quasar right there. I don't know, maybe more of a nebula. I gotta see if there's light behind this one. Bring it over here. Sorry, I'm doing a bad job at showing it. Yeah, it comes through. I'm just not doing a good job at showing it. Anyways. So that's going to stay there. And I'm going to start. We go $5. Start. On this one, wood, this is not my particular build or make, but I do love doing these styles, as you've seen. And I got more of my daily tags are going to come out that have some different shapes, not always just a flat face. Patty's in on 10 on that, pretty. Carol's in at 15. Yeah, I better get my tags together because you guys are loving them again. See how many more I can get for this evening pulled together after I take my break. I love that spot right there. That is awesome. And see, and if it wasn't cut like this and polished like this, you probably wouldn't even capture all that. Okay. Got about another 15 seconds, and then I'm going to hit the refresh. And I'm going to get myself ready to bag that one up. And let's go on that. Refresh. I am looking at Patty at 16 for that one. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay. Lovely. I've got a few more up here that we'll do, and then I will assess what's next. Maybe I'll pull out some of those red hots, give you guys a chance at some of those. Okay, let's go with another one of these light colored ones. I think I have my camera focused in a little tight somehow. Maybe not. I don't know. Whatever. It's working. So, yep, there we go. Should this one be sitting like this? There. Is that better? Feels more right, doesn't it? Waterlineness. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm focused in too much, but whatever. That's what I get for touching my screen. One of these days, folks, I will get to a point where it almost seems like I'm professional. Almost. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, and people, hold on. It's in the title, but not anything that I mentioned. Because again, I was just running into here pretty much late. That I'm not sure if I'm going to do both sales for today this way, or if it's just going to be this one. Let's kind of see where I get on this first one. It'll probably be both. But if people don't know, Wildheart has had some health issues, and then also got into a recent accident in her RV, and insurance is not covering certain parts of it, I believe. And she started a fundraiser to raise money to help her get back on her feet. She's out there in the world doing some things to help people, and her RV is one of the ways they gets around. She gets around. So I'm going to do the community thing. That's what Fred likes to do, right? That's what I love to do. I want to help people. So 10% of what we do on the auction is going to be donated to Wildheart's fundraiser. So she's got a link for her fundraiser. I should have put it in my description. I did not. But either way, that's my intentions here. So if you didn't know that, you can know that we're also together as a community, pulling together and going to help her out. Just like we did with Jenny, and just like we would do with anyone else in our family here. We're here to support, and that's what I'm doing. So back to our regular scheduled program. So there we go. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, the struggle is real, no doubt. And while I am in a place of blessings and I can share what I can give, then I do, and I always have. I give more than I have sometimes, because I can live with I do not need a lot to live, and other people need different things. So I can live without for others to have. So we got Carol at 15. We got Kim at 33. Carol saying for Fred loves. It's a very good nickname you gave me, Carol, because I do have lots of love for people. Carol 20. We're coming in on that time where I'm going to hit that refresh and see what we got. And it looks like I have 3 more Thunder Eggs here before we can decide if we want to get some red hot Thunder Eggs. You guys give me little flames in the comments to tell me if you want some red hots. That's Carol, 20. Okay, bag that baby up. And I know it's not anyone's responsibility, but I haven't been keeping track of the 100 either. Again, just saying. Because someone can tell me when it's time for another giveaway. I'll believe you. Flames. We want flames. Okay. Well, this is what I'm going to do. We're going to take those last 3 Thunder Eggs here. These last 3 here that I have. And put those aside. And let's show you what we have on some of the flames. Oh, you know what? I'm going to get my number one. Day number one. 1 second, friends. Okay. So I have a request by someone to put some aside so that they can be here later on this evening to bid on them. But this was not one of them, and this happened to be, I think this is my day one of Red Hots. This is my day one. Boom! Goodness gracious, I love these things. I'm freaking out. Look at the spots in there. Like cinnamon. Almost purpley bands. This one here broke out a little bit, so I kind of rounded it off just a little bit. But yeah, these things are crazy. This is one of the best purchases I think I've made in a long time. I have not regretted it at all. And the amount that is coming out of there, I would be saying at this point with what I've cut, about every 7 out of 10 are good. I mean, that's a good ratio. So I'm about ready to find out what these things are worth and see how bad you want more. Why do you keep saying that, Wood? These are really cooler than crusty dirt agates. You've made a comment like that before. So let's see how my day one of the Red Hots is going to go. I'm going to wait a few more seconds so I know I have my time, and I'm going to hit that start for my friends. And that's now. Carol says 25 for that first one, that my first cut ever of these Mexican Red Hots. I don't. Beth says I don't have enough money to want them. Well, I have a lot of them. I have a bucket of them. So I ended up with 37 pounds. And one person might know why I only have 36 pounds left. But but you'll probably find out at some point in time too. Yep. Impressive little double. Impressive little double. Woo! All right. So let me hit that refresh and see where we're at. Hey! It looks like D's in the house on a last minute swoop in for a 35 on that. Let's go, D! She comes in to say hi and then to steal number one Red Hot. That's 35 for Huntress, which is D. Lovely. Okay, that's exciting. Let's show you more. I was really hoping these were going to pan out to be something. It's always scary when you're investing in... I'd never even heard of these, and I was like, okay, I'm going to try them. And I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad I did. D says give one half to Jeff. Jeff, do you see what happened there? Do you see what happened there? Let me make my notes as you tell me whether you want the right one or the left one. Let's actually, yeah. So let's just do this. 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Which side do you want? Let's go, homies. D loves the Rock family. I'm so glad you're here, D. I'm so glad you became part of my circle, at least. So I'm going to make a second bag for Jeff here as gifted. Okay. And that is 0 for Jeff on his payment. And he says, and Carol says, pick Jeff. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Ah, look at it. You're going to play this game. Which one do you want, D? 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, I'm going to let you guys figure that out for a second. And I'm going to have my first sip of a beverage in the last hour and a half. So it's about time anyways. Fred, oh, you guys are messing with me. Okay. I'm just kidding. I'm having fun with it. Okay, I'll pick. Let's see. I'm going to give this one to Jeff. And you know why? Because I know Jeff always likes a flat polish versus any sort of rounding off. And this is rounded off. So D gets this one. Jeff gets this one. There, you guys. Man, kids. Always got to mess with them. Like, you got to handle them like that. Jeez. Dad, D's trying to give me a rock. Dad, Jeff won't pick a rock. You do it, Dad. Where's D's box? There's D's box. Y'all crazy. There, it's settled. Exactly. Sometimes someone's got to make a decision here. Let's see. If I got this right, and I could be wrong, I will clear this up when I figure this out. But here's another little red hot. I think this might be day 3. The little beautiful hearts, little Mother Day hearts. Yeah, look at the detail. I mean, you can almost have a show just looking at these things without even trying to sell them. Yep, outline in black. So I think that was my day, the third cut. Let's see. Let's get this out of here a little bit. That light is a little glaring. Man, my camera and me are like not being nice with each other today. Okay, I can get there. I can get there. Dang, that was easy, right? Woo. All righty. Easy peasy, of course. Okay, I'm just waiting for that timer for get my head where it needs to be. And there we go. $5 start on the little heart. Boom diggity right there. Man, I'm loving these things. They are really cool. Sorry, I should probably just keep showing them. Jeff going in at 10 on those. And this is actually, I love the material. They cut so easy. I don't think it's just because they're small, but they cut really easy. And this is only the first stage of polish. I did not even get into a second, third, or fourth. I wanted to go 4, But just like this is, it almost is amethyst. A lot of these do have a little bit of purple, but I haven't really called any like solid amethyst yet. So where's my time? Actually, I'm supposed to do a refresh on that right now. Sorry, I really do get amazed with these. I could stare at them all day. The reds for me, oranges, what I call the carnelian family are just a whole nother thing for my brain. So that looks like Carol came in at 25, if I see that right. Jeff, it looks like I had. Okay, wait. You know what? Let me hold on. I'm gonna refresh because there's still numbers coming in, and it sounds like it's a little Carol Jeff thing going on here. Sorry, it's hard because I'm refreshing. I'm actually seeing stuff come through. It looks like I'm seeing Carol at 31 right now. I'll give it a couple more seconds if Jeff wants to throw anything else in. Otherwise, we're gonna lock that one out. I'm gonna hit the refresh this last time, guys. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And didn't I just see something pop up? And then Kim jumps in the game with 30, and Carol's in at 35. So this is a little game, and as long as everyone's in it, we'll just keep going. I know that 1 minute time thingy happened, but I think how we all understand how we're playing, how we work here. Okay, I think I should call this one because we have more to go. That's 35 for Carol. I think that was my day 3, as I mentioned. I'm seeing 35 for Carol on that one. If I just didn't put a timer on these little red hots, they might just go back and forth. I might find myself a rich man soon with these red hots, but we would never sell. We'd never get through them all. I'm just having fun. So much fun. And I gotta say, even though I'm not supposed to be one keeping track, I gotta say we must have hit $100. Yes? Don't we think we've hit $100? We must have. So it's time to do another giveaway. What shall we do? You know what? I want to have fun. I'm going to go grab a chunk of tumbled pet wood that has not been bagged out yet, and we're going to give you one of those away. All right, and before I do that, I'm going to write my number first. I know what it is. All right, let me go grab that piece for you. And I am just going to go ahead and put 1 to 100 giveaway. Start. Let's see your numbers, my friends. I'm going to go get your prize. Let me just grab a few here and then I'll pick in the light. All right, let's see which one we're going to give away on this round. Thank you for throwing those numbers in. Oh, yeah, this is a pretty. Look at this one. I grabbed 3, but I didn't even look at the other ones. I saw this one. I said, oh, yeah, they would like this one as a freebie. There we go. Nice little polish there. So we got those numbers coming in. It looks like Patty's at 20. Kim is 52. My guy Doug's in the house. Hello. I don't think I said hi to you. I don't know if I saw that you've commented yet. So lovely to have you here, my man. Carol's 24, Jeff 71, Captain Cacti's at 43, Wood 55, Beth 20, Rock at 8, Liz at 91. So that's probably about everyone. So Beth said 20. They didn't see the 20 up there with Patty. So, okay, go ahead and throw another one in there, Beth. We can give you a moment to pick another number while I'm having a beverage sip. $21 it is then. Okay. Let's shall. Boom. 16. So who did we have close to 16? Well, the 20 was 4 away. Oh, Beth, if you would have went the other way, went to 19, you were playing on the line right there, my friend. So yeah, I think that's Patty. Oh, there was tied? No, there was no tie because they went to Wait, that's not 16. That's 91. I wrote it. It's 16. I know you're kidding. That's why I love you guys. You're the best group to hang out with. My kooky brain and your kooky brains. You're all the best. All right. Yay, Patty. Making my notes. Okay. Starting out at 100 again for our next giveaway. Okay. So we were red hotting, were we? Okay, so now we're at this place where it will be up to you guys whether you want to continue to buy these, because all the rest of them now have not been touched to the polisher. So that is how they look now. But I will show you that after I am done, as you've seen with the other ones, they will be pretty. So I will give you guys an option to tell me if you want to keep going red hot and see them like this, or would you rather wait till I get them polished up and take a peek at them again tonight? If I see fire, we'll keep going. If I don't see that, then we will move on to something else, and I will finish polishing these up. Because you know what? I tell you what, this is going to be so much more impressive if we look at it later. Yeah, maybe we should do that. I don't know. I'm starting to question myself as I am saying it because polish. Thank you, Carol. I agree. Because, I mean, okay, there's one more tiny one that I have here, but I thought it was too tiny to start. But where these prices are going, might as well. Let's do this last one. But I'll show you the difference. So here's a simple, after touching the polisher, this is what they start looking at. Like just one stage of polish. I'm looking to probably put another 1 or 2 on it before they actually leave my hands. But there's one more tiny one. We can do this last one. But yeah, otherwise they look like that. But this little piece right here, after I hit that polish, it's going to look as smooth and as fire as these ones. So I agree with Carol. Yeah, and other people know how to do the polishing too. I get that. I got another call coming in, so I'm stopping that. Apparently FedEx has the best deals for me ever. All I need to do is call them right back and give them my social security number. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Minty's got to get to work. Take care and have a great afternoon, everyone. Minty, I hope to see you later on. Like I said, I'm coming on again at 6, and I'll probably actually wrap this up in another half an hour. Go get some lunch. Go polish more of these up. see if I need to bag anything else up. And man, I want to have a good evening with you guys and stay up another few hours, probably from 6 to 9 or somewhere around there. Have a great day, Minty. So let's do these little ones, and then we'll wrap up on these red hots. Well, I look forward to seeing you. I hope you have a glorious day. So those two little babies. That'll be the last red hot for this one. And then I'll show them to you again. Right now, it is the baby. For pretty little babies. A lot of these have those tiny little spots. Those little specks are just really cool. And like I said, as I always say, if no one is into the starting bid, then we put them together and then we sell more later. But Carol says they're in for 10, which is a beautiful thing because, like I said, the extra money, the 10%, goes to Wildheart. So we're doing something wonderful here too. Kim says 33 for those little cuties. Well, man, you guys are getting me motivated. I'm going to go polish up the rest of these. Tonight is going to be on fire. And I'm looking to have maybe 20 or more of these guys. I might even go out and cut another 20. Because man, every time I cut these things, I get so excited. You should hear me hooting and hollering out there. I wish I could get a live stream going out there, but my internet service sucks. Lonnie's in the house. What's up, Lonnie? I'll be on for a little while longer, and maybe a little less than a half an hour, and then I'm coming back on this evening, so maybe you can catch me again. I'd really love to have you. So I'm hitting that refresh because I'm lagging as I'm talking, because that's how I do. If you didn't love me, you guys, you'd have to leave me. That's why I always tell my wife. Just kidding. So yes, Kim got that one for 15. Thank you so much, Kim. Little cutie. I mean, probably you too, Kim. I don't know you. But the rock, I meant, is a little cutie. Okay. There's Kim standing right behind me, or not really standing right behind me, but the box is there. Okay. So, with the little bit of time I have left, oh man, I forgot I had these Thunder Eggs. Since we're doing pretty good today, I'm gonna do this piece of pet wood, which I am very partial to, but I think the monies are flowing pretty decent. So let's show this one. Are you ready? Are you ready? Some of you that were with me on the live the other day seen this piece. Oh, I'm too focused in. Pet wood. Look at this chunker. I am very in love with this one. See what it has here? I don't know if you can capture that, but it is like frosted, sugary goodness. It's like someone crushed like quartz and sprinkled it on it. You guys, I know you can't picture that very well, but yeah, you can see it like right in here as I'm turning. Tuttle? Carol says. I do not know what tuttle is. That a type of wood? I don't know. I love that piece. So we're gonna put that one up. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The grains, oof. So let's do Tifuses. Yeah. So there we go. Oh wait, did I do it? Yeah, I did. Sorry, took a second. Mini dinosaur with rib bones. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. I mean, I don't know. I just love it. It's like I can see this piece as it have been the round of the tree, and all of this interior ever seen a tree naturally rotting from the inside out, and then it becomes petrified. Amazing. D's in at 10 on that one. Be nice to get D a cool piece. We got a couple more nice pieces coming to you tonight as well, and more Thunder Eggs that I'm looking at in front of me, which are nice. Wood says 12. The wood. And I'm going to hit actually refresh in just a second here. We're going to go. And my refresh is hitting now. Looks like we might have one of these bouncing back and forth things. So I see wood and D at 17. So you guys are going to play this out for a second. I'll let you go. So now we got wood, D, and Jeff in the game. I'm going to let you guys go for a few seconds or, maybe 5 seconds so I can figure out who it is. It looks actually with Jeff jumping in at the 18, I'm hitting that refresh and see where we're at. Because at this point, he broke that 17 tie. Yep, it looks like I'm seeing Jeff at 18. You must be lagging. Well, you lagged just in time, Jeff, because you got it at 18. When lagging works in your favor. That said, never. This has been a fun morning, guys. Thank you. I actually realized that the time is going by the way it has because I'm starting to get hungry. Okay. I'm going to take a second to look around. Because what are we at right now? We are at 12:45. Make sure you guys let me do one more giveaway before we leave, regardless of where we're at on the price. I just want to wrap us up with something fun. Let's put a couple more. Actually, this Thunder Egg is staring at me, so let's look at this. Ready? Boom, 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 boom. Look at that beauty. I had to bring this and show you guys right now because yeah, the drawer was open and I'm looking at what I'm going to offer up in the next 15 minutes, and this one is like screaming at me to drop it in front of you. Might even be a little bit of water line back in there. Goodness gracious. When getting the blues is a good thing. All right. Give myself a few seconds to breathe, catch up with my time. And then you know what I think I'll do? I think I'm going to do just a couple more things, and then I'm going to preview a few things that I'm going to be having this evening for you, and then we'll go. Then I'll wrap it up and go get myself some lunch. So we started that timer for this bluety. Yeah, that's a beauty that's blue. Jeff and Doug go in at the 5, but D jumped in at 10 from the start. Kim says 33. Carol says 40. Holy moly. You guys are going to start putting numbers like that in front of me. I'm not going to be able to go. I'm going to have to say 10 minutes. Let me get a protein bar and we'll keep going. Yeah, I'm out. No doubt. All right, Carol, rocking that. Thanks again. That'll really help Wildheart ultimately, because like I said, I'm giving the percentage to. So Resort Dog, you always got so much stuff going on, bro. So much stuff. I can't keep up, man. On Discord every once in a while, I'm like, man. All right, so where was I? My time. Sorry, I was staring into that one like I got lost. But I think we all understand who got that one. You think? Yeah, for sure, D. Prayers lifted up for Wild. I'm hoping that I know it's so small here, but I'm hoping that this kind of thing can. I know that Wild has been really pushing hard to raise money and doing a lot of sales, and so maybe me just putting a little bit more into the bank for her can then let her rest because I think she's been pushing herself too hard. That's my opinion. So we do what we can as the fam. Thanks again, Carol. I definitely look forward to having more Thunder Eggs this evening. Some of my dailies. I got a couple boxes of stuff I am looking to polish up. Like I got some carnelian stuff that I'd cut a while back. Like this really cool one that looks like a melted Coke bottle or a candle or something like that. So I'm putting some polishes on these. I just showing you some things. I've got the red hots I'm going to hit up. I've got, goodness gracious, this beautiful chunker right here, right? I got more Thunder Eggs. I got a tray that just snapped on me. Again, the highly UV reactive Chalcedony roses, like this. Let me show you. Turn a little bit of light off here. Oh, hold on, let me find my actual light. Now, let's go. Little light show. Let me pull some of these out. Man, my camera does not pick up the glow, but these things are popping green. So I have some Chalcedony roses that do not have as much of the green, and then some that are just glowing. So I separated them. A little bit of fire in there. So all the ones that are glowing real green, I put those in 1 pound bags. So anyways, lots of stuff happening. Lots of stuff going on. So, what should we do to wrap this bad boy up? I am looking around, my friends. Maybe a couple more bags of tumbles, because I did not even get close to where I wanted to get to with moving these things. Let me see if I get a couple nice ones right up on the top. Let's see, we'll go with that one. Oh, something blue for Carol. Okay. Shall we do blues? Should we do blues? I got the blues. Okay. If that's what we're doing, well, let's see. Let's see if these are acceptable blues for Carol. Dude, I feel like I missed someone. Romania, Addie's in the house. Hey, how's it going? We're about ready to wrap up, but I'm gonna hop on again in a handful of hours, so maybe you can catch me on the flip side tonight. There's a pool of blue right there. Yeah. I love that contrast against the black border. That's what makes it pop. I don't know if that blue would be that blue without the black. D says, I've got the rhythm and Carol's got the blues. All right, let's play with that one for a second. And yeah, you know what? I think I'm just going to wrap up with I'm going to do this one and one more pair of Thunder Eggs and then three separate halves. And then that'll get all the Thunder Eggs off my table today and we'll wrap it up. So for this one, we're going to do the $5 start on another Bluety. The Blue Beauty. Carol says 20. And again, don't let me walk away without a one more giveaway. I got another chunk of pet wood for you. Carol's in at 20. Woo. Very nice. So very, very nice. Got about 30 seconds left on that one. And I'll show you what's next while we wait that maybe 20 seconds out. Another light blue one. And then that pair. And I'm hitting refresh right now, my friends. And we see that as Carol for 20. And mark that up. Okay, we'll get to the probably that pair on the left next. Okay, it's Carol's bag. Carol, you are so awesome. Thank you very much. I'm going to show as we go. Man, I'm looking forward to really cleaning up these red hots. I'm hoping to have at least 20 pair when we come back tonight. Let's go ahead and go. $5 start. We're going to do that for these ones. D says 10. Oh, I did not realize it should be this way. See those water lines down there? That's interesting flow pattern. Yeah, that's nice. The depth, getting into see like into the green that's in there, that's really nice. Yeah, that's cool. So let's see. Put that one down, get my head where we need to be. I'm going to be hitting a refresh in a moment. But my guess is, unless we get some sneaky person at the last second, then that's going to be Carol's again. Thank you again. Oh, okay. So did I see what I think I see when I mentioned someone coming in at the last second? Yep, they're Jeff and Carol's doing their thing again. It looks like R&R came in. What's happening here? I love when you guys do this. It starts becoming such a fun game. Oh my gosh. Carol's at 45. What I'm doing is just keep hitting refresh because every time I'm hitting refresh, there's a new number there. So I'm just trying to figure out when is the fair moment to stop. Right, Liz? And RR jumped in there with a 40. So I think this one we're stopping here probably at Carol at 45. It's where I'm seeing that one right now. I know it seems silly, but I've refreshed twice, and third time, it's like calling it once, twice, and sold. Carol for 45. Thank you. Well, you know what? Now what I'm doing, because we still have 3 more behind it, we're doing 2 giveaways before I walk away. So part of y'all can thank Carol and actually everyone else, because part of that is bidding against each other that raises the price, and then together we made more money for Wildheart, and we get another giveaway, and that's how a community works together. I love y'all. Uh-oh, pick half for Gentle Rick. Okay, half for Rick then. Okay, we can do that. Well, you know, Carol, I have to give him the side with the little water lines, right? That would only be proper for Rick, don't you think? Rick. I think you'll probably agree. You still got another beauty half right there for you too, Carol. Okay, so let me bag that one up for Rick separately. Oh, Addie, there's no apologies. I'm glad you're here. And like I said, maybe it'll work better for you later on. I forget how the time translates over to your side, but if I'm coming on 5 hours from now, about 6 p.m. Pacific. So that's Rick from Carol. 0 monies for Rick. Okay. Yep, Carol agrees with me, which is not tough for Carol to do. We are very much on the same wavelength. I feel blessed that Carol has come into our rock family. She is our people. And the more you get to know her, the more you'll know that. Right, Carol? Okay, let's go with this pretty. Oh, Addie's got to settle some fam stuff. Oh, well, you're here now, and I appreciate it. I imagine you already hit that like button, and you know you're supporting me just being here and chatting, so I love you for that. All right, so that's going to be the next one. Oh, Addie, I'm so sorry. I really am truly sorry to hear that. That's tough stuff. Please let me know if there's anything I can do in any way to support you, or any needs, or if your family, if there was illness there and your family's raising money for any cause or anything like that. Again, you know me, I'm fully here to support all my rock family and pretty much every freaking human on this planet if they're kind enough to accept it and be good people in this world. I am here for everyone. It's my human tribe. So please let me know if there's anything I can do for you. You have my you can DM me on Discord if you need anything. No, I'm so sorry. Our hearts will be with you, and prayers, energy, whatever people call it, we got your back. Okay. Yeah, in these moments, I'm just kind of thinking and giving that energy towards her mom right now. I'm a busy guy, and what happens is I run off like a squirrel, but I do feel that energy is an important thing. So you know what? We're just going to take, I'm going to take 30 seconds just to simply my thoughts and prayers for Addie's mom. Much love, Addie. Much love. Thanks, friends. Okay. Well, maybe that's why I needed to be here today. We all got to combine so much energy for Addie's mom tonight, or this moment. So I hope you can get through it with as little trauma as you can. It's never an easy thing. Bless you. Okay. Okay. So 3 more Thunder eggs. Lunchtime for Fred. More red hot polishing, cutting, and then I see you in like 5 hours. So let's do this, my dear friends. We said we were going to do this one, and we'll do this one. I think that's the configuration. Looks like there's some light water lines down there. Yeah. You know what? Before I start this one, Addie, what's your mom's favorite color? I'd like to find a rock that I could put aside as a gift to you. Maybe it's just a remembering how much we in the Fred tribe love you. And when you look at that rock, you can know that we all spent time here thinking about you and your mom in a hard time. You let me know what color. You don't have to do it now. You can DM me if you want. I just want to find something that I can get to you special. Okay? That's just me in my heart. Yellowish light brown. Beautiful. Then I bet we have some pet wood that can fit that bill perfectly. I'll find you something special. Okay? Yeah. And cream. Okay. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a picture of a handful of things, and then you pick something that speaks to your heart. Okay? And then when you hold it, you'll remember that it came from us. It's not just coming from me, it's coming from us. If every one of us in here could put our fingers on it and put our energy into it and send it to you, I know we would. It's going to be a prayer chain rock almost. Okay. I did say I was going to move on, but again, just my compassion, the way I go. So now I'm moving on. With all the respect, I am moving on. So I'm going to give it just about 15 seconds so I get myself a nice even number, and we are going to wrap up these last 3 tags, and I'm going to go eat. There we go. We're doing this one right now. Thanks, RR. I appreciate it. If there's any legacy I will leave for my kids to remember, or anyone who knows me, it will be that I cared for humans and did everything I could to help my fellow man. Gosh darn it, what a beautiful world would be if we could all do that for each other, wouldn't it? Hate, it saddens me. But Doug jumped in there with the 5 to make me happy. So sadness gone, happiness back. Doug throws in a 5. Addie throws in a 5. A little game there. Someone's going to have to throw in another number. I'll bring that back up there for you to admire as we're deciding if someone wants to go to 6. D says they'll do 6. And I'm about ready to hit that refresh and see if it's going to be Doug, Addie, or D. Right now it's D, but you never know what happens after refresh. As I said, I was about ready to refresh and I saw Doug jump, but now I got a couple more seconds and here we go. 1, 2, 3. And Doug might be lagging a little bit behind because it looks like, okay, I see it. Doug jumped in there with the 11. It's one of those moments again, isn't it, guys? My refresh is slower than your guys' numbers. Last refresh I'm getting has as Doug at 15 is what I'm looking at. No. Oh my gosh, guys, I love you. So Carol's in at 20, which is probably the number. Let's go on the mossiness. You want me to have some mossy tonight there, D? I can bring you mossy. I could probably throw a slab right now. Okay, Doug's. Wait, yeah. So, Doug. Okay, Carol. Okay, thank you, Doug. I got you. Sorry, I started getting sidetracked on the mossy goodness comment too. Okay, so that is Carol at 20. Again, I will say thank you, Carol, because if we're all remembering, this monies are going to help Wildheart too. I wish I could give it all to them. I wish I could do that for everyone, but of course I can't survive that way, can I? So that was Carol 20. Especially now that I'm buying so many rocks to resell. It's a little different than I'm buying them differently. Before it'd be like, oh, I got a whole bunch out of a bunch of buckets for a little bit amount of money from a estate sale. Now I'm actually going out to places and fully buying stuff from rock shops and other things like that. So it's changing a little bit. Carol, you're also the reason why me is so high. Yeah, Carol goes down the store and goes to buy a steak that says $15, and she says, "No way, I'm giving you 30." Oh God, I love you guys. Okay, so here's another little waterline beauty. Oh, look at that little right here. Look at that little circle right there. That's cool. Almost looks like the United States, doesn't it? Kind of. I don't know. So let's do that one. And now I'm looking around at something just for fun because someone mentioned mossy goodness. I'll grab one of these today. Okay, oops, you guys aren't even seeing what it looks like, are you? When I'm trying to see if anyone wants to put any money down. Oh, Carol, you were gifting that to Addie? Oh, I see. Okay. All right, you guys can keep bidding on this if you want. My time kind of ran away from me and I wasn't showing it to you. So let's do this and then I'll get that over to Addie here in a moment. I got you, Carol. Jeff is in at 5. There's some numbers. I figured there'd be one, but I kind of got myself sidetracked there. So we will do that. I got you covered. RR says 10. I'm only going to let this one go about another 15 seconds because my time went a little weird, and then I am going to refresh. And we refresh for a rock rescue win. Okay. So that's RR right here. That was 10 for RR. Wood, you got a bail? Well, I appreciate you. Thanks for popping in, man. Good luck on the work out there. I'll be getting a hold of you too. I still got to invoice you for some stuff, and then you got a couple more things here, so we'll get you taken care of, bro. And I also know you're looking at that those Vaseline cups, and I'm agreed to your price. So we'll get those in there with the tub as well, the little plastic tub. So yeah. Peace, bro. Okay. So I have RR at 10. And I still have to go back and move the thing over to where's Rock Rescue? Where are you? I know I had you here, I thought. Sorry, my friends. I'm getting myself caught up again. Maybe Rock Rescue didn't start. Oh yeah, we did. Right there. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Okay, so yes, I'm coming back, so I make sure I do not forget. We had that last one that Carol bought. How funny! I put it in here already, but I've lost it. Oh, there is that it? Nope, dude, how'd I do that? That is the funniest thing. What did I do here? I don't know, but I'm gonna make a note and I'll move it because I know which one it looks like. Okay, sorry about that, but I got you covered. Carol to Addie. I know which one it is. I'll just find it here in a minute. Right there. Yeah, I thought I had it again. Okay, so this last one here, little glower with the sun up in there in the corner. Actually, speaking of glower, let's do yep, like a painting. The reflection's getting in the way. Actually, look at is that my face? Nope. Sorry, almost look like my eyeglasses. But it's glowing. It's glowing if you knowing. And I got more of these beauties. Okay. I'm going to give myself a few more seconds. Then we're going to go like that. Yeah, that little moon or whatever is up there. You want to call it moon or sun is really cool. Might even be some little spots. Yeah, tiny little spots. That's really cool. Kim came in at 33. D came in at 10. D came in at 20 because they like that one a whole bunch. Little glower. So mystic, right? It does feel that way. Totally. I feel that. Kim says 33. Flock of birds. All right, I'm going to refresh here in a moment. Looks right now I'm seeing Kim at 25, but after this refresh, see if our numbers are still saying the truth. Yep, I believe I see Kim at. Oh, I looked away as I hit refresh. Okay, so now Kim's at 33 because at the same moment I saw D at 26. So Invader's just trying to leave D behind with the 33, and I'm going to call that I did once, twice, and this is going to be my third refresh for Kim at 33. So Invader Kim, 33, picks it up for 33. That's your lucky number. Very nice. And only because I heard some comment of mossy goodness, I got a little slab I'm going to offer you up. I've gotten rid of one or two of these, and I think I have one or two more left, but I'll give you one today. And then we have two giveaways. So that was 33 for Kim. I'm going to put a $sign in front of that so I don't think I was just talking about your name. And then two giveaways. Right? Don't let me forget about the giveaways. Okay. I said I was wrapping it up on that Thunder Egg, but was it someone who said, what about some mossy goodness? Anyone want a little slab of green tree moss agate? Somewhat pitted in spots, but I think that there's some still good material that someone could do something with. I have one more slice after this too that I'll probably just bring out tonight. Of course, unless someone gives me a price right now that I'm like, yeah, I'll bring out the second one. Medfordite? Is that what that'd be called? All right. Well, whatever it is, it's green and it's pretty. So let's do that one. Let's do that one. This says 5. Carol says 20. I love the green. That's beauty. Oh, it almost looks like a figure in here. Body and a little head, arm out here and an arm out here. Let me get near that refresh. Yeah, see, you see it. All right. That was the last call from my mechanic. So me getting off of here is going to be about the right time. And that refresh. See, people are seeing it. It's not my just freaky brain. Carol, $20. That's going to be the last one for today. But I am going to give you a tiny little peek at something before we do go. Not major, but I want to show you something. Let me show you something. Remember Fire Marshal Bill? I used to do that all the time. Dry my lip or my gums and put my lip over my gums and run around saying, let me show you something. Oh yeah, good times. All right, that's Carol's. So what am I going to show you? I'm going to show you this little tray of what's coming up later this evening. So this evening, holy smokes, absolutely gorgeous. We got this nice piece of pet wood. Beautiful, actually, with that yellow orange in there. Right? We got some more thunder eggs. A little bit of water line in that one. A couple others. The light blues. Look at right here. See that rainbow? Check that one out. That is sick right there. Let's see if I can bring that in. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that. And I don't think it's the fractures that is picking up the light. It's really tripping me out. And what was this? Just a natural piece of pet wood. Hadn't been tumbled or anything like that. But so we have some of that stuff going on. What else can I show you real quick before I bail? I mentioned I have some carnelians coming out. The red hots will be there. Let's see. Oh yeah, you almost let me go away without my giveaway. Let me show you a couple of these pieces of pet wood. Look at this, my guys. Look at this. Oh my gosh. That's a piece of pet wood. What in the heck is that color? Right, Addie? Ah! The green in that piece of pet wood. The magnificently tight grain. I have so much nice stuff coming. Look at this little pretty. Right? I mean, just so much stuff going on. I got so much to offer. Pet wood, pet wood, pet wood. And just a huge tray of other tumbles. So lots of fun to be had tonight, my friends. Woo! Looked like I just came out of a run, huh? What I see, Fred, that slab. Oh, what did we say? Oh, we got more going. Fred, the slab goes to a rock hounding huntress. So, slab to Addie. I will make that note there, Carol. It'll stay in your box so I can get you invoiced. Right there. So what else do we got? Yes, lots of pet wood. Yeah, that green stuff, Hampton Butte. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. So lots of fun was had this morning. Thank you. I appreciate you all. And I look forward to gathering with you again this evening. Get as much stuff as I can get ready. I'm surrounded in rock. I swear I'm surrounded in rock. You know, all the Chalcedony roses and just like, I got everything. I even got crazy stuff like, look what I forget because I have my eBay site. Look at these cool jade teacups, carved cups. Yeah. So who knows, man? We're just going to get together later, have some fun, and wrap up our night together, right? So again, much appreciated. I'm going to do a little count here and kind of figure out where we ended up. Again, don't let me walk away without the giveaways. But I'm going to see where we're at. If I don't feel like I raised enough money for Wild with what we did this morning, then I'll probably just continue this tonight as well. And then just keep going. One of them mine says, oh, what do I see? One of them mine's in the house. Hey there, bud. We have the Opal guy now, the Petwood guy. So one of mine says, yes, please, Fred, on the T-gear. Oh, you like that stuff? Okay. All right. I'll have that for tonight. I hope definitely means that I hope to see you again. And yeah, I think that's it, except for the giveaway. So let me move my stuff out of the way. We're going to do a flip around one more time. What we're going to do is, I know it's simple, but I got two more little chunkers of pet wood. Got that one that's got some nice colors and some nice shape. Yeah, Dee got some new eyes for their Upils. I gave her a gift of different sized googly eyes and different colors. Yes, giveaway. Giveaway, giveaway. So I'm going to do these separate so that you each get a piece for now. So let me do a couple numbers. And then hopefully I'm even a little bit better tonight as far as having myself together. Maybe even some better giveaways than what I'm doing right now. I'm just trying to share the love. Okay, so 2 numbers. I see that one. And okay. All right, so I'm putting my little stickers on the back of these. And there's a number on each one of these. Let's see. I don't know if we can do it at one time or... So let's see. 1 through 100 giveaway. And what I'm going to do is we'll see if the numbers that come up work out that one win, we can get both winners in one run. If it doesn't work, then we'll split it. We'll do this one first, and then we'll do that one. We'll do this one first, and then that one next. But we'll see if we can get it all done. Came down to the coast, but missed you, Fred. It was your birthday, and time was limited. Happy birthday, Fred. Oh, man, I really wish I would have caught up with you. But you know what? I hope that you can get down here again. And if you have not been driftwood hunting on the Washington side, just crossing the Megler Bridge, we get lots of stuff kicked up there. Some of the best wood. I love it out there. If you ever want to meet me, I'll take you out there and we'll go find some nice, beautiful stuff for you to carve up. I would love to meet you, my brother. Yeah, so thank you. Addie says 1 to 100. Thank you for keeping me on track, my friend. So Carol went in 39, Lonnie at 72, Jeff at 71, Kim at 42, and D at 55, Carol at 39. All right. Hey, send me a message, one of mine. I can do something this month. I'm meeting with another subscriber too, I think to go somewhere in Washington, but I'm not sure. But I'll make time for you for sure. I can't see your number, Carol. Good one there, Phil. So Phil comes in with 13, Doug at 27, RR for 85, and D 22. Lonnie 72. Did Lonnie rate? Okay, Lonnie did 72 already. Now she's just being silly. Okay, cool. So let's see if we can pull out both winners from the one. So let's see here. First one was 46. Who's close to 46? Oops, sorry about the camera thing. So 42 for Kim is 4 away. Kim is 1. Okay, and let's see if it works out. If as long, I don't remember even what the number is, but I'm not going to have Kim win twice. So if it works out, so Kim, this is you. Woo! Okay, let's see what was on this side. 37. So if that would be the case, I see 39 as Carol. That works. We got 2 winners in one run. Nice. Okay. So we got you. Love it. So Kim and Carol. And then I'm going to switch you around so you can look at my funky mug one more time before I bail. Kim. That goes, I think I have that bag right there. And then Carol. Beautiful. What a morning. Lovely. And I should have everyone in order. Get everyone their gifts that they needed and all of that. So one more flip around. Yes, D, I hope to see you later on tonight. I appreciate you all, as I said, and will always say, my heart is with you always. Again, one more shout out to Addie's mom, and lots of energy and love for you getting through that. I'll get with you on the little gift that we're going to give you, and big hugs. All right, my crew. Boom. I love you. Hope you can all make it back tonight. Take care. Go have lunch.